And now, here she is, Josiane.
Hi, welcome to my show, Promises of Interest. Dr. Feng, Liang, it's really a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you to invite me to
Yes,
here.
you came previously, and the people who didn't see the previous shows, please introduce yourself. You studied in Beijing University of Chinese Medicine, and you also did regular medicine, Western medicine. So could you please explain to our viewers, will you start over there,
Yes.
over here? And
my name is Feng Liang. I have trained by both medicine, West medicine, and traditional Chinese medicine in Beijing Traditional Chinese Medicine College over 30 years ago. So I practiced over 28 years. I have 5 years working experience as an internist, specialized in cardiovascular disease, and work in the hospital, in the emergency room, inpatient department, and the CCU. So I do have a strong background for the medicine, but my heart still follows with the Chinese medicine. That is what I studied in the college. So I decided, after I came to the US, I decided to stick with the Chinese medicine and help people to resolve the problem that other medicine cannot help so much.
Yeah, that's wonderful. But the thing, to make a good life and to make maintaining a healthy condition, body condition, and everything else, what do you recommend, doctor?
Yeah, today I'm here. I want to talk about the road of Chinese regimen, means the secret of longevity. I hope this will bring your interest into your health and take responsibility for your own health. So there's some principle I wanted to see is eat well, exercise well, sleep well, and take the right supplement, include Chinese herb. But before I talk about eat well, I like to make sure, because some patients come to my clinic, they said, I eat very well, I have a very good lifestyle, but why I still feel fatigue, why I still have this headache, why I still feel numbness, why I still feel dizziness, why I still have stomach bloating. So that's why I said before we talk about eat well, we have to talk about can we really absorb nutrient. If we have one condition, a lot of people may heard about it, candida. If we have a candida, no matter how well you eat when you pick up food, but if you do not absorb the food, and then it can weaken our condition, it can cause a lot of symptoms, and the life quality can be poor.
yeah, what is the Chinese medicine philosophy of longevity? The philosophy of it?
Philosophy?
Yes, of longevity.
I just said eat well, sleep well, exercise well,
Yeah.
and take the properly supplement, vitamin
Okay.
supplement and the Chinese herb
So
supplement.
Chinese medicine goes very well with Western medicine.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
complete
It can
each
combine.
other.
Yeah,
Complete
Chinese
each other.
medicine
Yeah.
can work with any other medicine.
I think what she's asking you is to explain the principle of diet, of your diet.
I said before I talk about
Okay.
that, I like to talk about the candida,
Yeah.
because only when we remove candida, we can absorb nutrient, and then I will talk about the principle of the diet. Yeah.
Yeah. What is candida?
Yeah, candida is a yeast overgrowth in our digestive tract and also in women's vaginal tract. It's a condition can cause a lot of symptoms. Now, people may experience headache, dizziness, and numbness in the hand and the feet or leg and an arm, and also have a high cholesterol condition and indigestion, stomach gas, bloating, constipation, and foggy mind, couldn't concentrate, and so on. Fatigue, extremely
Bad
fatigue.
side effect.
Yeah,
Wow.
also can caused by that. So if you experience this, you may have candida. Candida actually in Chinese medicine can be very easily detected. That's why I always teach my patients to look at tongue, because Chinese medicine make a diagnosis through the tongue diagnose and the pulse diagnose. So everyone can go to the mirror and look at the tongue. When you stick out the tongue, when you see you have a teeth mark around tongue, or the tongue is very swollen, and on the top of the tongue you have a greasy tongue fur. It could be a white color or slightly yellow, but it's thick and greasy coating in there. Sometimes they told me their dentist suggests them to brush it out, but actually that kind of coatings come from the stomach. So you brush away, it will come out. So you have to completely treat it. Chinese medicine is a perfectly, easily, candida can be treated with acupuncture and a Chinese herb.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
But how do we prevent it from coming?
Yes, this is another thing is beside Chinese medicine treatment, what is the patient can do at home to avoid, create the candida. Candida is a part of, in Chinese medicine, we think is a part of mucus syndrome. It's a part of mucus syndrome because candida mentioned the mucus in the digestive system and the vaginal tract system. Okay, but mucus can, in Chinese medicine, mucus can cover much wider. Okay, like I said, high cholesterol, that's mucus go to the blood vessel. If mucus flow to the brain, it can cause dizziness. Those dizziness cannot be diagnosed by the West medicine. You can check everything. Everything's negative, but patient cannot function. Those conditions, when people come to my clinic, I have some Chinese herb remedy and can easily to help them.
Yeah.
Okay.
What should we avoid in our diet, basically? What are the type of food we should avoid?
Yes. First of all, cold food. Avoid cold food. Okay, this is why? Because the stomach in Chinese medicine, because Chinese medicine is experimental medicine, 5,000 years, and they have, to approve, stomach, this organ do not like a coldness. If we eat too much, drink cold water, eat too much cold salad, or eat ice cream, and then it's going to freeze the stomach, and then make stomach cannot absorb the nutrient, cannot digest well. Stomach is the first one to digest, and then food will go to small intestine to absorb nutrient. So stomach is a fundamental organ in our body. When the stomach qi is strong, even though you suffer the disease, flu or bacteria infection, and you can recover quick. When the stomach qi is weak, it's very difficult for recovery.
Yeah, you get flu.
You cannot absorb nutrients. You cannot generate the energy by yourself.
Yeah. What about junk food?
The junk food, of course, is not on the list. Second of all, very sweet food is not good for candida because sweet food will feed the candida. Okay. And the third of all, according to Chinese medicine, eat less raw food. I said that, raw food, I discussed with Danny before. Raw food have a lot of nutrient. I agree with that because I do think a certain salad is good, but I do not really agree leafy salad. Leafy salad, we basically eat fiber. 95% nutrient cannot break in there. But if you do want to eat it raw, there's a good idea. It's a juice.
Juice.
Yeah, make it a juice or smooth. That's the way. But very interesting. When even juice is good, I will not suggest do not overeat. I had a patient, just a recent patient. She has a cancer condition, and then she finished, radiation, and then chemotherapy, and she started come to me. She still feel very weak. So I gave her herb. I suggest her do not eat too much raw. She said I like to take a juice. I said eat less, but she do not listen to me. And then she did 3 days only juice. And then when she 1 week later come to me, I said, wow, your tongue getting better before, why now is it getting so pale? She said, in the past 3 days, I only take the juice. As I told you, do not eat too much raw vegetable because juice is raw. Okay, so and then she stopped that, and with my treatment, her tongue recovery to the pink color, and the energy is much better. So
you have to eat a balanced diet.
balanced.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
raw
Balanced.
food is good. You know,
Yeah.
the way I eat raw food, I will introduce Mediterranean salad. You know, this you can, because in Chinese philosophy, Chinese culture, tomato, cucumber, you can eat raw. We can eat them as a fruit, and Chinese will never cook the fruit.
Chinese
we
food
will
is
eat-
delicious.
We will, thank you. We will eat the raw. You know, so
Apples, pears.
yeah, that's a fruit.
Grapefruit.
I was talking about the Mediterranean salad. It will include tomato, cucumber, onion, and I like to put some sweet pepper. Some people said they can create a gas for that, so we can take out just tomato and the cucumber.
Well, tomatoes are fruit. Tomato is a fruit.
Tomato
Is a fruit.
And so is
Yes.
avocado.
is
Yeah,
also
yeah.
can be a vegetable.
Yeah.
Yeah, cucumber, the same thing. In China, we eat them as a fruit, or we can cook as a vegetable.
Oh, okay. All
yeah.
right.
So
okay.
when you're making the salad, basically, this type of salad will be very good for us and
Yeah.
without hurt, because I can take them after meal or before meal, and I will not have any discomfort in my stomach.
There's very good ingredients like garlic and onions, which also is very good.
Onion is good. You know, I
and
also,
garlic also.
put onion, and I like also put some dill and also
Cilantro.
olive,
Olive
olive
oil?
oil,
Yes.
Yeah,
olive
yeah.
oil and lemon juice. You can
Yes,
put
lemon is
balsamic
good,
vinegar,
yes.
but lemon juice is even healthier.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, can you give us some tips on some weight loss? for
Weight
everyone?
loss, yes. This is easier. We talk it over and over. Many people talk about it. I just want to give one tip: is if you want to lose weight, I think lose weight exercise is important, but I see so many people lose weight is because of diet. That's really, really key in there, and. Just not escape dinner, but the dinner is very light dinner. I would suggest eat some vegetable. Later, I will talk about the vegetable part. You know, you have to basically cook the vegetable, and you could add it in, add in 1 egg and the vegetable or vegetable soup. That for the dinner. Particularly for people who are very busy, get home very late. Do not eat a heavy dinner, and no carb for the dinner, and then you can lose weight.
Oh, that's right. No carbs, that's right.
That's very, very important. But for the breakfast and for the lunch, you can have a carb. You can have a rice, bread, because the carb will give us energy. Because daytime we need energy, and also carb will hold the food in the stomach a longer time that we can digest better. Is very important. A lot of people go diet without a carb. I don't think that's very healthy.
Yeah. Like the Dr. Atkins diet, it's only meat. I mean, it's like
Meat and vegetable,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Really
that can make a
unusual.
lot of people lose weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what percentage do you think is the best as far as the carbs and the vegetables and the meat, if you put that all together in a
Yeah,
meal?
for the food consumed, I think 65% food consumed should be based on vegetable and fruit. Why? Because they are very strong antioxidant. The antioxidant will protect the cell getting older or protect cell get damaged, because we live in this environment, the radiation, whatever, will damage our cells. Also stress, also make those organ function weaker, and then our organ will, or cells will getting old. And eat vegetable and fruit can protect us. And you will see people look like at a certain age, doesn't look at their age, is because most likely is,
Like
I
you?
think is diet and exercise.
Diet and exercise.
Yeah, because personally I like exercise.
Do you
And
exercise?
That's why I
Do you
mentioned
exercise?
many times exercise.
Yes.
That's your secret in longevity, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's another thing. Next, later we're going to mention. Life is depending on good diet and activity, physical activity.
Physical activity.
And what
yes.
about sleeping? I mean, how many hours a day should we
Yeah.
sleep? I mean, a night.
Good. Sleep is the second secret of longevity, because sleep, I always say sleep is the second nutrient of our body. You can compare sleep and eat. You can not eat, only drink water 7 to 10 days, you are not going to die. But if you do not sleep for 3 days.
Bad.
And then you will near to death. So the sleep, because our brain, the nervous system need a nutrient from the sleep.
Yeah.
Don't mention our organs also need a recovery, particularly liver, this organ, need a recovery, restore and recovery during the night. So if we don't sleep, and then we cannot have a good health. Candida is initially in Chinese medicine. Initially is because of stress cause liver dysfunction, and then later on involve weakness of kidney and spleen qi, and then kidney and spleen, particularly spleen, involve fluid metabolism for our body. So when the spleen qi getting weak, because the stress affect liver invade the spleen, and the fluid metabolism slow down, will cause fluid retention. If this fluid retention, if people do not aware of it, most people will not, because they have no idea about this can affect our health. And then it will form the candida. And even people have a lot of greasy tongue fur, thickened greasy tongue fur, but a lot of people have no symptom because our body can compensate a lot. Once you have a symptom, and that's already a signal to tell you how to take care of the health. That's why prevention medicine is very important.
Yeah.
I think everyone should have some luxury time, for yourself. Like you go to pedicure, pedicure, you go to massage, and then why don't you take some time to the well-trained Chinese medicine doctor to just do some diagnose. I do have patients, family, when they have problem, I help them, they will bring the family. Once in a while, I think could be 5% people do not need my help. I will congratulations to them, do not need help. But most people will, even though they do not have symptom yet.
Yeah, well, I can't take a pedicure and I can't take a manicure, pedicure. But the thing is that I do like to take a nap in the afternoon sometimes. And then, how do you feel about taking a nap?
Of course, that's very, very important.
Okay.
That's very important. That's the thing I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about more is health within our biological clock. And that's a little bit longer talk, so I will definitely teach, in here because this is very important. This biological clock is designed in our gene memory. Okay, it's been many years, so we have to follow it. But sometimes people say, I'm so busy, I cannot do this, I cannot do exercise, I cannot eat my lunch on time. So I will say there is a certain time frame I will give you. Even though you cannot eat lunch at 12 o'clock, but you must finish your lunch at 1 o'clock because that's the time. Because from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock is a small intestine time. Okay, so the food go to small intestine. We know the food will be absorbed at small intestine. So if we eat lunch too late at 3 o'clock, and then the absorption will have problem. After a while, we will have issue.
Yeah, but then after you eat lunch and then take a nap, it just lays in your stomach. It doesn't burn up.
If you
you should move around first a little bit and then maybe eat lunch, an early lunch.
No, according to Chinese regimen, the lunch time should be finished before 1 o'clock.
Before 1 o'clock?
Yeah, before 1 o'clock. And after lunch, you cannot immediately do some exercise, include mild exercise. I will suggest people that's naturally, you should take a nap. If you are at work, you don't have time to take a nap, take 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Do the meditation.
Oh, that's good.
Just close your eyes, or even like this on the table, or lie down on the sofa, or sit on the sofa, close the eyes, to give yourself time to meditate,
That's
to
a good
rest.
idea.
And then you if you can take a 10 minutes nap, that's the best. In the rest of afternoon, you can work even better.
Yeah.
But that I will talk more when I talk about the time within biological clock in our body.
Yeah, that's right. So,
and I also like to talk about certain food we have to avoid. I haven't, I just said no cold food, less cold food. do not eat too sweet food and do not eat raw food. Number 4 is certain food can form the mucus for our body. If we don't know that and then we eat wrong and then can form the mucus. Like the red meat, lamb and beef, I said beef actually is better quality meat, but we have to eat a very small amount. Cannot in once eat steak, 1 pound steak like that.
No.
That's definitely is difficult to digest. When the food stays in stomach too long, it not only create gas indigestion, also create mucus.
Yeah. Veal has 38 grams of fat per ounce, and beef has 32 grams of fat
Cholesterol.
per ounce.
Yeah.
And the lowest that has the fat is pork. Pork is lower than chicken.
The lowest one
medicine.
actually is rabbit.
Rabbit.
Rabbit meat in Asian countries is very popular, because they almost lean.
Really?
Almost no less
fat.
than 5%, 2% fat. So, but in this country, I do see it in Chinese market, in Chinese
Yeah, we don't have it
restaurant.
too often here.
Yes, in the Western, no. And the second of all, the food can create mucus is dairy product, like milk, cheese, butter.
Yeah.
So this, at least when you have a candida condition, when you have symptom, like I said, fatigue, low immunity, and indigestion, constipation, stomach bloating, and headache, dizziness, or something like this, you should at least at that time, during the treatment time, you should eliminate, out.
Yeah.
Which basically, those treatment will take 2 months, 2 to 3 months.
That
After
much?
2 to 3 months, you're already getting used to decrease those things.
Yeah.
So, and also it's very interesting when I treat my patient, for example, they used to drink coffee, they used to like a dessert.
That's
and
right.
after I treated them, their body is clean. So when they go back to coffee, when they go back to take dessert, and the headache will come right away. So it means your body already know what is the right thing to do.
I don't think I never had a headache in my life, maybe once.
Yeah. What do you think about having a dinner drink at night or something before you go to sleep?
Red one is okay.
Red wine.
Yeah,
And what
1 or 2 red one is good.
what if you have gout and you can't drink red wine? Then what do you do?
So just do not drink.
Do not drink.
Yeah, you don't need to drink. I do not drink.
Yeah.
I only occasionally drink some red wine.
Red wine, because a lot of doctors.
But I cannot drink so much. I just drink a little
Oh,
bit.
all right. Because a lot of doctors say one drink is better than no drink.
Red wine, yes. Red wine is very healthy.
They say.
Red one is
It's the
healthy, can anti-cancer,
resveratrol,
can
yes.
can strong because it comes from the red fruit.
The grapes.
The grapes.
Yeah.
It can it is a strong antioxidant, but do not forget they have alcohol.
Yeah.
The alcohol is not good for the liver. And the liver is a major organ, will generate energy and detoxify for our body. Liver is work very, very busy for us. For example, don't mention our body do not have a good living habit, create toxin internally, and outside could be added in toxin like people abuse medication, overuse medication, all go to the liver. And then some food, if
kidney.
they do not eat right, also go to liver. Stress also affect the liver. So
So you're
beside
saying.
all of this, our body, the red blood cells every 30 days will renew to new, and those cells died in our blood has to detoxify out. That's the liver's job.
So you're saying.
So the liver is working very hard for us. So please take care of our liver.
Yeah. No, less alcohol is better.
Yes.
Or no alcohol is better.
Yes. That's why I say if you do choose a drink 1 or 2 red wine,
Red wine.
but not every day.
But not every day.
Not
All right. How often?
2 or 3 times a week.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
What about white wine? What do you think about white wine?
White one not as healthy as the red one.
Okay.
They really have a therapeutic result or effect one is a red one.
It's a red wine.
Yeah.
I
Now,
see.
we're dwindling down to only a few minutes left. And the last 2 minutes
we have-
are exactly what I would like you to get your good wishes to our viewers, the good to wising, what you think everything from your heart that
Okay.
you want to tell to our viewers.
I like to talk in here is please take care of your health. You know, it's your responsibility to learn, and then to follow the right track, right path to go. That's why today I talk about the secret of longevity. I still have more to talk, and longevity is not a 1 month, 2 months work. It's a lifetime project. So I hope everyone after today's show should pay attention and learn more. Okay, I will do my best to teach, to just give my best knowledge to you.
Do we need an experienced Chinese herbalist when we take herbs?
Yes, like I mentioned, supplement and vitamin, and also Chinese herb. Okay, so because I'm a herbologist, I will say herbal medicine is a medicine, is a strong medicine. That's why when you take the right remedy, right away patient can get better. But if you take a wrong herb, it can go to opposite.
Yeah.
So when you take a herb, please don't go online and say, I have hypertension. This person says this remedy is good for the hypertension you take. Because that's not working like that way. Chinese medicine make the individual pattern diagnose, depending on your constitution, your sickness, and then, they make a diagnosis, will create a right remedy for you. Even pills, we have to know how to pick up those pills to work for you. So you need a well-trained, experienced herbologist when you take a herb.
That's when you come into the picture.
Yeah. Also, about our health hide within our biological clock.
Yes,
Can you say
that's the. I like to talk about the sleeping time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about
Okay, that's a sleeping time. The most important sleeping time is from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
A.M.
that? No, PM.
11 p.m.
11 p.m.
to 3 a.m.
Oh, at that time.
I gotta write
but
that down.
actually, I think I will tell you why. It's actually from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m.
To 5 a.m. I just changed it
But
from
the
3 to
most
5.
important one
Okay.
is from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m.
Okay.
Why?
Why? I want you to
Okay.
tell me why.
Yes. Okay.
I do everything wrong.
From 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. is a gallbladder time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, gallbladder will assist the liver, for the digestion, and also this time we must prepare for sleep. If we want to take care of the gallbladder, and then the best way is sleep. And this time, no later than 12 o'clock, you have to go to sleep. If we miss this time, from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. is liver time. We know that the liver is detoxified organ.